This image is coursing through social media feeds today. Black custodial staff at the Capitol cleaning up the mess of a white mob. Windows can be repaired, statues cleaned, the appearance of order restored, but there's no sweeping away this. From moment one, yesterday's ugliness had an added layer of bile to it. White extremists rampaging and an anemic police response. At times, apparently a friendly one, posing for selfies with rioters, assisting some down the stairs, arresting very few. That says one thing to many watching on.
Here's another example of what we see as white privilege, that you are able to come and be a mob and go in and take over just about, for a little while anyway, the U.S. Capitol of the United States.
Melanie Campbell heads the Black Women's Roundtable, says she couldn't help thinking about her own experiences. That's her being arrested at the Capitol 2 years ago.
I've been active in civil rights all my adult life. The first thing that was like, what the hell? What is going on? This issue around policing and policing reform and issues around criminal justice and injustice. It's one of the number one reasons African Americans voted.
Anyone suggesting the police response was weak because the assault was unexpected hasn't paid attention. Multiple reports say extremists have been signaling their intentions online for weeks, what they would do, when and where, all the while talking of weapons. So no, the siege was not a surprise. The police response to it fits a pattern of giving white extremists a pass.
The FBI prioritizes the investigation of environmentalists and Black Lives Matter protesters that they call Black identity extremists, when it's very clear that the amount of violence these white supremacist far-right militant groups engage in is a far more serious problem.
Remember Michigan's State House last May? Armed and intimidating, allowed to protest.
White supremacy lives here, screaming to the top of your lungs, Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
And then the response to Black Lives Matter protests in D.C. not long after.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Or almost anywhere in the U.S. The National Guard was deployed to protect the Lincoln Memorial during BLM protests in the spring. They were requested well in advance to protect the Capitol yesterday. The Department of Defense acknowledged delaying the deployment, and when they arrived, it was too late. Damage done, pattern repeated. White extremists simply assessed and treated differently from black protesters.
That shows why people were willing to walk through the Capitol and even engage in destructive behavior, vandalizing the Capitol, stealing things from the Capitol, without covering their faces. They weren't acting like burglars in the middle of the night, right? They weren't trying to hide from the cameras. Some of them were actually live streaming their activities.
And look back. 3 years ago, a black man praying in protest at the Capitol building was surrounded and arrested. It was Reverend Raphael Warnock of Georgia. He will be back in that chamber in 2 weeks as a sitting senator, someone police there will have to protect.